everybody. Tim and Maggie here for another movie review, this time for Solo, a Star Wars story. This is the new film in the Star Wars saga, the second Star Wars story after Rogue One, a Star Wars story. We're directed by Ron Howard, starring Alden Ehrenreich as Han Solo. Woody Harrelson is in this film. Some guy plays Chewbacca in this film. And there's I know his name's like Giannis or Eunice or something like that. Seen a couple interviews with him. Seems like a cool guy. What's his face is Lando?
Donald Glover.
Donald Glover, thank you. Amelia
Clarke.
Amelia Clarke.
Don't forget the one woman in this film.
There's a couple women in this film.
There's 3.
Anyway, Solo. So this movie had a bit of controversy coming up. It was originally being directed by Phil Lord and Chris Miller. They were taken off the project by Kathleen Kennedy and Lucasfilm. And the movie still made its release date of this weekend. We saw the movie last night. Maggie, why don't we start with you? What'd you think?
I was really underwhelmed, to be honest. I had really low expectations going in, and I was still kind of disappointed. But to be honest, I didn't know what to expect.
Sure.
And this movie was just kind of a modge podge of a lot of random stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I liked the movie more than you did.
Yeah.
I don't think that it's as good as any of the saga, newer saga movies, and the original trilogy. Obviously, the prequel. I think it's better than the prequels.
Yes.
Better than Rogue One.
Still undecided.
I don't really like Rogue One to begin with. If you've watched my videos for any amount of time, you know that anytime Star Wars comes up, I talk about how I didn't really like Rogue One. I think this is a better movie than Rogue One. Better made, better directed, better acted movie than Rogue One. But it's not as good as Last Jedi or Force Awakens. And again, I think we both love Last Jedi.
Really like those movies.
Yeah, but and a lot of people don't. So it's kind of, we'll see where it lands with people. I definitely enjoyed it more than you did, I think. What did you think of, the big thing that everybody's thinking, obviously, going into this movie? Can this Alden Ehrenreich pull off being Han Solo? What did you think of him?
Yeah, I thought that he was good. I thought he was good. Donald Glover was really good.
Yeah.
And Amelia Clarke was really good. In general, I did not like Woody Harrelson's character. I don't really know if that's his fault or not. I think it's more of the plot and
Sure.
the writing than his acting.
Yeah, and I know what you mean when you said before, it's kind of like a hodgepodge of events. I understand that criticism of, they're doing one thing, then they go do another thing, and they go do another thing, and there is, a connective tissue between all of the events, but it does sort of feel let's go do this, let's go do that, let's go do this, let's go do that, credits roll. I get that criticism, but I personally was having a lot of fun watching them do all of these things. I was enjoying Alden Ehrenreich's interpretation of this character, and I don't think he was doing an imitation of Harrison Ford. I think he was capturing the look and the feel of Han Solo while making it his own.
Yeah.
Now, if we're talking about imitations, like you were saying, I think that Donald Glover was really good. He was doing more of
He was definitely imitating.
an imitation of Billy D. Williams, but excellent job. What did you think about L3, the new droid that was in this movie?
She was fine. She was just kind of there. She was funny when she was on screen, and her jokes were funny, but she was barely in this movie.
Yeah, she's not a big part of the movie, but when she was on screen, I enjoyed her. I thought that she was very reminiscent of K2SO, in the sense that they're there for the comedic relief, but not the comedic relief, not like an R2-D2 or a 3PO where they're kind of stupid. It's a really smart, intelligent droid with a lot of sass, and that's kind of like K2.
I would say of all the new droids, so K2SO, L3, is that what she is? And BB-8, she's definitely my least favorite.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think BB-8 is a rock star. Let's be real, BB-8 is awesome. And then K2SO I definitely like more, which is surprising considering, again, K2SO is the best part of Rogue One. He's the best part of Rogue One, in my opinion. And not to say that L3 is a bad character. Again, I think we both liked her. She just was...
There were other parts that were better. Yeah. Everything between Chewbacca and Han were, by far, the best parts.
The best parts of the movie, for sure.
And then Donald Glover.
Yeah, I would say that I would have almost rebranded this movie as a Solo and Chewie movie.
Yeah.
Like, it definitely is Han
takes-
Solo's story, but Chewie is, like, a huge part of the movie.
Yeah.
And I loved him in it.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the highlights
Mm-hmm.
of the movie without getting into spoilers. The way they meet is fantastic.
Yes, it's awesome.
And I guess if I had to pick out one problem, one overly glaring problem with this movie, it would be like, I wasn't a big fan of the way they just like threw stuff in for us to be like,
They did do a lot of
They
that.
did a lot of that, and I enjoyed it because I did go, but it was just kind of like...
It's like, don't forget, this is a Star Wars movie.
Yeah,
it's attached to the other Star Wars
Here's
movies.
how this happened, and here's how this happened, and here's this reference. There were a couple that were really cool nods to fans that...
Yeah.
Hardcore fans. There's one particular moment towards the end of the movie. Again, no spoilers, but there's one moment where it's not blatantly said, but something happens, and I'm just like, that is an amazing callback to the original Star Wars. Are you confused as to what I'm thinking about?
I thought you were going to talk about the cameo at the end, but
Nope.
that's not what you're referring to.
Nope. That's a tad bit of a spoiler, Maggie. I'm going to have to cut that out. No, I won't. I'll leave that in. Anyway, I think it's safe to say, for me, I enjoyed this movie a little bit more than Maggie, but I think that it's a fun movie. I don't think it's the best Star Wars movie. Definitely in like the bottom 5. Below the original trilogy, below Last Jedi and Force Awakens, but it's better than the prequels. It's better than Rogue One, in my opinion. Alden Ehrenreich kills it. Donald Glover kills it. Chewie kills it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Anything else to add?
Lower your expectations and you'll be fine.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, anyway, guys, those are our thoughts on Solo, a Star Wars story. If you liked this video, hit that like button and hit subscribe. It helps me out a great deal, and it helps you stay up to date with all of my latest videos. And be on the lookout for more Star Wars-related content as this weekend rolls out, because we just got some announcements of a Boba Fett film. Maybe we'll talk spoilers this weekend?
We could.
We could.
We could do that.
We might. I want to talk about some stuff. So anyway, guys, thanks as always for watching, and until next time, have a good one.